We've been working with entrepreneurs and leaders since then, really being able to help them navigate the journey from starting a company and all the traits it takes to start a company, to being able to lead a company, which is quite different, and it usually requires some help in coaching, in management training and facilitation. And that's brought us to this moment where we began LEADERPRENEUR panels for people who really succeeded in being able to make that journey. These are really opportunities for you to learn the wisdom from people who have gone on through all the bumps and the hills and the dales, and be able to give you some ideas about some of the traits that we have found are important for leaderpreneurs to be able to acquire. So when you're hearing some of these things, you'll want to be taking notes. You'll want to be taking some ideas home with you, because what you're about to hear has some great relevance for all of you.
We call it the box checking mentality that is pervasive in the pharmaceutical industry, where people just do what they're told to do or what's always been done, and we are trying to bust that up. We are trying to get people to completely think out of any other realm they've ever been.
Without transparency and communication, creating that transparency, people are just operating as a bunch of individuals. We have 42 individuals in our company working versus a singular team.
Naturally, we want to learn more and want to advance the field. So we found ways to do things that other people weren't willing to or weren't interested to.
But we're not looking for a sale because we don't want to do it any other way but what we think is the best way. We're not in it for the money. We're in it to change the world, kind of thing.
To be able to get the most out of them, it's not only creating clarity of what we're trying to accomplish as a whole, but then what do they need to do within their area of responsibility that will roll up to the total success of the team.
So it was a big jump to all of a sudden leading a company. So for me, it was a lot of learning to do in a very short amount of time, in real time, while things are happening and the clients need reports and things like that.
I was just determined and facing forward, and this is going to be fine, and we have a plan. And it was a huge change for me because it made me realize that I know how to do this, and I can be confident, and I should make the decisions, and I'm the champion of the company and of the people, and it completely transformed everything else.
You really have to understand the motivations of the people on your team to get the most out of them. And that doesn't mean there may be 35 individual motivations.
And breaking down that process, and in the process, sometimes I needed to learn sometimes that maybe this is not the best way, the way I want to get things done.
So it's not an easy road, and which is why we have found that it takes being able to acquire some of these skills in order to be able to grow from a founder and entrepreneur, which is one whole set of traits, to be able to lead, which is quite